And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday, at least where I'm at. It is because in Minecraft, the weather's always beautiful, right? Sure it is, except for those pesky thunderstorms, but we don't need to worry about those today. Anyway, welcome. Let's go ahead and jump into things and get started. Okay, so here I am in my base. I'm with lots and lots of diggy stuff that I need to do, but that's going to have to happen some other day. That's right. Future me has lots of work to do. But for now, one of the things I want to work on today is a kelp farm. And it's not going to be huge, but, you know, it could be something. And Haas, welcome. Thank you so much for that follow. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Yeah, so I'm going to build a little kelp farm down here. And it's basically just going to feed right into some hoppers here, and everything's going to be lovely. So, step one, I want some hoppers. A couple more hoppers, I think. All right. And trying to decide if I want to throw one on the other side there or not. All right, so here is the plan. So we'll get the kelp. It's going to grow up, wash over into these hoppers, and then everything's going to be awesome because that's just how things work, right? Sure it is. Everything is awesome. I have been assured by at least one song, and that's what counts, right? All right. So let's see now. How do I want to do this? I think I'll start with a little bit of dirt. Now, basically what actually what I need to know is figure out where I'm going to put all of the pistons and the things and the kelps and the other kelps. And yeah, all that fun stuff. Good evening, Rhodes. All sheeshing and stuff. I have had my share of that fun. All right. So let's see. So yeah, I think if I just put the kelp right down here. Ooh, love my vids. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you could find them at least mildly entertaining. All right. So if we slap some kelp down here, or well, at least some dirt down here anyway, that's where the kelp will grow. And I think right here, I'm going to put a couple of dispensers. I should probably face them towards where the kelp is going to be. That would be helpful. Dispensers. All right. We got it. So those are going to go there. Go and fill that hole in. All right. So basically what the plan is mostly this is going to be passive kelp. Okay. The kelp is going to just sort of grow here. I'm going to have observers watching it and then pistons breaking it, right? So the pistons are going to live kind of like this. Okay, so this is going to slide this way. How long have I been playing Minecraft? About 7 years now. Well, I started playing the end of 2015, so something like that. Math can be done. Maybe not by me, because, you know, that would involve actually doing math, but... Right. Yeah. So that's going to go there. then I don't have nearly enough observers here, which is a minor problem. Okay, you started like 4 years ago. Awesome. Okay, so the observers are going to go kind of back there like that. Fabulous. So, now I'm also going to need to take some stone here. Run it along the back like this. Okay, and then take some redstone, assuming I'm remembering how this works correctly. And run some redstone like this. The idea is that something goes in front of the observer. Okay. Fires off the pistons. So, great. Now, fires them all off. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. All right. So now, the next thing I want to do, I'm going to have to block off the water coming up here. From a number of different angles, actually. Because it turns out I don't want the water coming this way. Yep. Yep. So yeah, 4 years, huh? That's cool. That is cool. You know what I should do maybe is get some jack-o'-lanterns or something to plant under here for some light. I don't remember if kelp... I don't think kelp needs the light to grow. I don't remember. So I'm going to go grab some jack-o'-lanterns anyway. I gotta... Be nice when I get this done. I can get this all cleaned up and make it looking good. But for now, it looks a little bit like pants, to borrow a British phrase. All right. So what do you like to build, Rhodes? Are you like a builder? You redstone? Like to PvP? What do you like to do in Minecraft? Oh yeah, creepers. I love that gif. Okay, something jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. Aha, what do you know? I have some. Cool. See, sometimes I plan ahead, and other times I'm just lucky to have stuff stuck in a box. Okay, you do a lot of PvP. Awesome. Yeah, that's never been my jam, but I know you can have lots of fun with it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. I think maybe every other one. Okay, I'm just going to stick a little bit of stick a jack-o'-lantern there just to provide a little bit of light. So I don't think I need to worry about it, but yeah, what can I say? I'm going to worry about it anyway. Also, I'm about to block this off, so I think I should probably provide myself shovel a back door, huh? All right. Cool. Yeah, because the idea here, let's go ahead and get a little bit of cobble, I think. Just because I've been doing a lot of this with cobble. Okay. And we'll just run some cobblestone down this way. It also matches the rest of the building, which has been... it's a converted church, so lots of cobble in its build. Okay, yeah, because this is... Yeah, you recognize this. I'll step outside, right? This is hard to see, right? That's your typical Minecraft church. There were two of them spawned side by side. I connected them, and I'm turning this into my smelter. I like redstone. I'm not good at redstone. It is a problem that I have, but I do enjoy it. I like being able to automate things. Because honestly, there are some things I just don't like busy work. And there's a lot of busy work at times in Minecraft. Okay. All right, so we'll just swing around this way. But I'm nowhere near the redstone skill of somebody like, Mumbo Jumbo or any of those other fun types of people. Okay, that's not right. The sound of failure strikes again. Okay. Yes, the dance party. All right. So, go ahead and get this. I need to craft up a zillion more observers to make the rest of this circuit go, but it's not a big deal. So here's where things get fun. So what I need to do, I'm going to go ahead and just finish this hopper line. Okay, like that. All right, now, let's see. What do I want this? Now is the time. If I want to change what this is doing. All right. I'm going to go ahead and make that glass. It's not going to make a huge difference, but it is going to be kind of nice to see what's happening there, so. Okay. So, here we go. Yep. No, I don't have the patience to sit down and, like, build out the, like, that giant shulker machine that El Mango posted on his YouTube the other day. That was a little nuts. All right, so what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha-ha! I can count to 5. I need 5 more observers. Yeah, I want to build his shulker farm, but I have 100% do not have the skill to come up with that on my own. But it amazes me sometimes the stuff that people come up with for that. You know, it's like, ooh, look, you can do cool things. I want to do cool things. I can do... Oh, observers build from the back. Observers go this way. All right, cool. All right, now here's where things get really, really funky. So I'm going to need some water up there, which means... All right, so oops, let's see. I'm going to fire all those pistons off. It's going to get a little loud. Sorry about that. All right, so let's go ahead and bring some glass around this way. Now, here's where things are going to get really interesting. Hey, where it's going to get interesting, I don't know what I'm going to do. You have a charged creeper I've stuck in a hole. Oh, nice. In your hardcore world. Yeah, that sounds like a hole to stay away from. Grab some kelp. Because I forgot it. Oh, man. Charged creepers can be scary. Of course, if you know how to deal with them, I guess they're not too bad. But all right. Or you just trap them in boats and leave them around your world. That's fun, too. Kelp. There we go. So, got some water. All right. So, I need to do a couple of things here. So, just try to think of how I'm going to make this easy on myself. And that's... Why did those pistons go? Oh, I know why those pistons went. Okay, cool. Because the grass grew. Fair enough. You made the hole big. Perfect. All right. So step one, I'm going to throw a little water in there. Okay. And we'll get some kelp. Okay. It's going to need source blocks. That's fair. All right. So that's going to go there. Oops. Hi. Okay. So this is all going to come out this way. We'll slap a little glass there for the time being. Just needs to come out for a minute. Okay. I go to my Discord. Awesome. Yeah, the Discord can be fun. It's quiet. We're a small community, but do like to talk Minecraft, so, you know. What am I doing? Water. Water. I need more water. All right, so just see if I can I reach there and there? Oops. Gotta reach a little bit further than that. There we go. Okay, cool. So now I don't know that I can reach far enough to get all the kelp in there. Well, darn it. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just I'll find a way around here and get through all this machinery, right? Oh. Did manage to leave a hole, though, so that's not good. Let's get... Well. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so what I'll do... Yeah, because I've got a couple of layers of glass here, so... Take that. Some water. Perfect. Some kelp in both of those. Alright, so that's going to go there. So I've been streaming since actually that same time, the end of 2015. I started on YouTube, multi-streamed for a while, was on Mixer for about a year. So I've been back on Twitch for, since June, since Mixer shut down. So yeah, my Twitch channel was kind of ignored. But, all right, so here's where things are going to get really funky, and I really should... I'm just going to dig this up. This is going to be easier. All right. So here's the plan. I'll just put that path back. That's fine. Okay, so the plan here is I need to get some glass this way. But this will keep everything coming here right nice like that. Yeah. All right, cool. So now what I need to do then is get water flowing that way. Now, if I do this right, which is always an interesting question. Did I do this right? Assuming I did this right, then that going should all work. Hey, Carp! Welcome, welcome. Finished watching an episode of Star Trek. Nice. Which episode? Is it original series, next gen, DS9? Those fun and exciting things. I grew up watching lots and lots of Star Trek. So, okay, so that's all going to flow that way. Let me just make sure I didn't flood out my base down here. Okay. So that's looking good. It's looking good. All right, cool. We'll be back. Awesome. All right. So now the idea here is that this season 1, 2 of the original series. What's that? Charlie X? Oops. I would have to look. Yeah, I grew up watching the original series, so... Yeah, the original was... There are some amazing episodes of the original series. Right? A Trouble with Tribbles, a Piece of the Action. Some of those are amazing. The City on the Edge of Forever is some of the best science fiction I've seen on TV. And then there are some really, really bad ones. Okay. All right, so now, assuming I did this right, this could be interesting. So, here's the way this is supposed to work. Assuming I've got the water flowing correctly. So, assuming the water flows correctly, as the kelp grows up, it'll hit the observers. That will turn all of that water into source blocks. And then the items there will eventually, once they're source blocks, float up into that top water and then flow into the hoppers. And then once they're in the hoppers, they will sort down in here. Okay, so now that's great. Need to do a little bit of something back here. So let's just take this out to make this easier to deal with. Yep. Oh, man. The City on the Edge of Forever. Such an excellent episode. All right, so let's grab this. Oh. I have a problem. So, where did I get music-free gaming from? Okay. Hang on just a sec. I need to figure out what I'm going to do because I've got some things horribly, horribly wrong and I need to fix them. Okay, so I started podcasting back 2013 or something like that. And I took a name from the name that my father used for his radio show back when he was in college. The show was Music-Free Static. It was a joke based off of how bad his it was a joke based off how bad the radio broadcast was. We called the show Music-Free Static. When I started podcasting, I did the same thing. I thought I would take the name partly as an homage to him, and it was podcasting, so music-free. It was politics and garbage like that. So static. Had a podcast, Music-Free Tech. When I got into gaming, I thought, oh, just music-free gaming. Awesome. And then also, there's no music. Because I started on YouTube. And YouTube was a bit more militant about DMCA stuff than like Twitch is. Okay. There we go. See, now that should float up, maybe. Maybe. Or it won't, and then things will get... I may just... This may be... like I said, I may have just built this horribly wrong, but... Yeah, see, that should then... As that kelp grows... It may take it a little while for the kelp to actually hit this third block on all of these. But that should work eventually. Yeah, so it ended up being partly a commentary on YouTube's policies, and then partly just because, wanted to honor my dad. But, yeah. All right, so let's do something here. I need to get those out. I guess I could leave them there. It won't really matter now, will it? All right. So here's my problem, okay? It's an annoying problem, is what it is. So I wanted a couple of dispensers in there to, basically to bone meal some stuff, okay? No big deal. I kind of want to just bone meal up a couple of those, because I've got a bone meal farm, to grow that kelp. But I need to be able to get to it. I need to be able to get hoppers to it. And in some ways the hoppers are easy, but then I also need to trigger it with redstone. So that's not quite as easy. Then again, it might not be as hard as I'm thinking. So I don't have any bone meal on me. Ooh, that could be a problem if they're going to get caught under the hoppers. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Yeah, they're... Okay. It's flowing up and they're not getting up to the top. They're... cheese monkeys. All right, I'm going to have to undo this whole... tear this whole thing apart and fix it. Gur and harumph. It's all right. It's all right. Sure, this will be fine. All right. So step one, shut off the water. That's partly why I left this open. Okay, so let's grab ourselves some handy-dandy dirt. All right, so that's going to stop that first round of things. Okay. Now, the rest of that broke because, or didn't break, but stop. Oh, good. I've now probably broken all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, this is... Mistakes were made. All right, let's get out and see how badly I screwed up everything underneath. Gotta be careful with redstone. Okay, that wasn't too bad. All right, so let's see now. Wasn't great, but wasn't too bad. So let's go and pull all this stuff out of here. All right, so, oh, right. I really screwed this up. Yeah, I definitely need to take all of this out. Okay, well, yeah, everything's fine. All right, so let's see. So we're going to, no, that way. Sometimes I don't like running the rails. All right. Comes out. That comes out. Okay, so that goes that way. Awesome. That's a torch. Cool. Where'd the rest of my... Did it end up in the... Well, that's dried kelp, which is fine, but not at all what I'm looking for. Ah, there it is. Sweet. All right. Okay, cool. So now that rail's back to what it's supposed to be doing. Fabulous. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this dirt out. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I've definitely got some issues here. Cool. Let's turn off the pistons. All right, cool. So now those observers can fire, and I don't have to worry about them. The pistons are not going to do anything. So I'd like to redstone. I'm not good at it. This is why. Oh, okay. All right. So let's see. I'm going to have to move all of this back at least one block. Okay. Which is not... Shouldn't be a big deal. It's just going to be annoying. All right. So let's go ahead and take all of this stuff out. Which is good because, as I said, I want to move those dispensers anyway. So yeah, because what I need to do is I need the water to flow. It was coming up here and getting caught underneath the hoppers, which is bad. So since I don't want that to happen, take that out. Cool. So let's do this. I'm going to grab a dispenser. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put dispensers here. So that one's going to... Oops. Come on. That. I guess I have to be on the other side. That way. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead now and... Eventually, I'm going to want water there, but for now, I don't. So, all right, so now this is going to go right Yeah, backwards. I am so backwards. Backwards. Yes, I am. Okay. So that's going to grow up that way. You ever have those moments where you think, I'm an idiot? Yeah, that's me every time I'm doing redstone. You know, sometimes I can get both brain cells together and they'll just work and everything's wonderful. But so often it's like, yeah, nothing I'm doing makes any sense at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and get some water. And let's clean that kelp out. All right. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get some water here. You know, in some ways it might be easier just to do this in some other way, but, you know. All right, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Oh, the numbers, those are the light levels. Right, I turn them on once in a while just to make sure I've got enough light so I don't have mobs spawning. And then I forget to turn them off. Yep, so it's a really cool feature of the mini HUD overlay, which I really like. So definitely recommend it if you like throwing client-side mods at things. All right, cool. All right, take that dirt out now. Okay, so that's going to be that. I'll have dispensers, so they'll work these two. That's fine. All right. So now let's try this again. Get the pistons. Okay, darkness is falling. I'm going to want to take a nap here in a moment. Honestly, I wouldn't mind taking a nap right now. Just old guy problems, you know? No, I made the mistake of finishing my book last night. It's like, I want to go to bed. Oh. Gonna have to do some terraforming here. He's like, I want to go to bed. My back is hurting a little bit. So I'll sit up and read for a few minutes, you know, just to, you know, while the heating pad does its thing. And then I ended up staying up an hour or two too late just to finish my book. I don't know if the rest of you have that problem, but I certainly do. It's like, hey, I had a book. It was interesting. I had to finish it. All right, so slap some of those on there like that. Perfecto. So it was the last book in the Emperor's Edge series by Lindsay Buroker. I think Buroker. I forgot how to pronounce her name. And unfortunately, the book is around the corner, so I can't reach it. It's a fun. It was sort of a. It's a fantasy sci-fi story in a world set in the age of steam. It's not. I wouldn't classify it as steampunk, but it is sort of that era, which I thought was sort of an interesting twist on the fantasy genre. So yeah, definitely fun little story. Okay, so actually I don't want to put that in yet. Hi. Okay, so let's wait on that. I need to get the rest of the glass in. All of this dirt is all going away. That's just how this is going to work. All right. You think you read that one? Nice. Yeah, they had she had a few of the books, first couple of books available for free on Google Play Bookstore. And I thought, hey, for free, I'll read a book. So I did. And I enjoyed the first couple of books, so I went out and bought the next ones. And I got the last book for my birthday, the last couple of books. So finally got around to reading those. Okay, that torch kind of needed to be where it was at, but I guess it can move. All right, so let's try this again. How do I want to do this? All right, so I do need, this doesn't have to be glass, but I do like to see what's going on inside the farm. I don't know, it's a personal problem I have, you know? It's like, what's happening inside the farm? I don't know, but I really want to find out. Okay. So we'll go ahead and bring this glass over this way. Cool. So that'll go like that. Okay, take that dirt up and take this glass up. I guess I'll just leave those jack-o'-lanterns there. The lights will be helpful at some point in the future. Gotta sleep, got a test tomorrow. Nice. Well, sleep well. Hope your test goes well. That's always an exciting thing. All right, so now here's where things get funky. Need to be sure. All right, so yeah, funky. So the way this smelter works, right, mine carts come around the top here and then drop straight down. So I can't block this. Okay. I think what I can do, though, is I think I can get some slabs. Yeah, I think I can... Whoa, fall off the thing. That's okay, too. Yeah, I think I can get some slabs to put along the top above the... Yeah, above the hoppers. That'll stop the water, and it will keep stuff from getting in the way. So, cool. All right, so I don't need those seeds. Let's go ahead and just chuck those in the... That'll eventually make its way into the junk box back in my sorting system. Back in my storage. So, cool. So, slabs. Slabs. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. No, no. No, no, no. Oh, hello, kitty. Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay. All right. Now, I don't want to put them on directly on top of the composters. What I wanted to do is put them... Oops, that's the wrong thing. Slabs. Thank you. There we go. So, yeah, so the slabs will go up there like this. Okay. All right. And that will just happily keep the water in place where it won't cause problems to anybody. All right. I guess I can leave that kelp in there. All right. So, cool. So now I need to get the rest of this mess sorted out. How do I want to get the rest of this mess sorted out? Okay. So, once again, I guess I can actually just use stone here. That would be fine. This part doesn't need to be see-through. So we'll run some stone here. Though, oh no, actually the stone can be on top of the observers. So no, that's fine. Okay. Stone can be right here on top of the observers. I just need to be able to put water here so it flows. And speaking of putting water places, okay, so we'll slap this dirt here in front of those observers for the moment. And then, I guess, go ahead and just run this glass here. So what'll be fun is while I'm under there, what'll happen is the water will flow I can walk under this and I can see all of the fun stuff, right? In theory, I'll be basically wandering underneath a bridge of kelp flying over my head. Right? Sounds fun and exciting. Sure, it does. What's not fun and exciting about kelp flying over your head? Okay. All right, so that should be everything flowing out to the hoppers. Cool. All right, so now we've got that going that way. Because I did this in the wrong order, let me take this glass out for a minute. Okay, so that I can plant the kelp. All right, this kelp is going to just be all kelpish. Yeah, that should be fine. I'd really, really like to pick up that one piece of glass. Pretty please, I want the glass. All right. We'll just trap the water for a minute. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now the glass can go back. All right, so that's going to go there. That glass can come back down this way. Sweet. So now the water's going to flow over and it won't get caught on the hopper, on the bottom of the hopper like it was. All right, cool. So now let's hop up here for a minute. Take all of this dirt out. All right, now some of that will float up and into the machinery back here. And that's fine. Just go grab it so it doesn't clog up things. So sad once again. Well, that's annoying. All right. Fair enough. All right, so let's get this redstone back on the back of this thing. Okay. Yeah, so it'll be a nice little bridge. So, all right, so I guess. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Yeah. And so in theory, as that grows, everything should be fine. So I need to get some bone meal now. This is the one thing I had a concern with, and that was how am I going to get bone meal into some of this? So that's going to be its own special breed of weird. It is. It's weird. I mean, hoppers, right? Mine carts. Typical item moving plans and things. But still. Okay. All right. So let's see. So the way I want to do this is, I suppose I could do observer clocks. Those tend to be faster. But let's come down here and grab some bone meal. Okay. And okay, itching noses. Let's see. How do I want to? I guess I've got a couple of options here. I still have some redstone box. Don't need the dispenser. I do have some sticky pistons. Have some comparators. Okay. Let's craft up a few more observers, shall we? All right. Great. We'll drop that off for now. At some point, maybe in the future, I'll do something with it. But for now, I don't. I do not need. All right, so let's meander this way and just see what's going on. All right, so we've got ourselves these things. Now, what'll happen? Again, I've got the water's flowing across nicely. That's great. As this kelp grows up, it'll turn it to still water all the way up to the observer. And it is a source block up top. So the items will, yep, just like that, eventually float their way all the way up into the hoppers and into this minecart. Eventually, there will be enough kelp in there that it'll chuck it out into the furnace to cook it up. Okay? That's the plan. So, here's where things get fun. So what I want to do is let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess there are a couple of ways I can do this, right? So what I want to do is I kind of want to take an observer clock. And, hey, JMO, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day. JMO is super awesome and amazing. I was watching his stream earlier today. Give him a shout out because he is cool.
Shout out to JMO Schmo.
It's always fun seeing how the voice is going to pick things up for you. But okay, do I want to put it that way? I guess so. I guess. Right. Oops. Well, that's going the wrong way. Hey, not a problem, man. All right. So we get this clock. Now, all honesty, I don't want it to go forever, though, because that's just a pain in the neck. So let's go ahead and clean out a little bit of space here. And what I want to do is right here. Let's grab a sticky piston. Okay. And let's see. Oh, yep, that is all the clicky goodness. All right, so let's grab an observer. So the idea here, the observer really should connect, there we go, like that. And anytime there's stuff in there, all right, it's going to be a little bit longer circuit than it perhaps needs to be, but it's okay. And I might need to knot this. Okay, so if there's nothing in it, actually what I need here is a flip-flop. Okay, no, I got it. This is good. This is great. No, this is totally fine. I know what I'm doing. Person. Okay. So now, here's the deal. So if we put in a little bit of... Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. What happened there? I had a confusion. What the heck happened there? All right. Well, let's just build the circuit again and see why. What screwed up? I'm confused and scared. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay, so this should only happen when something is in there. Cool. Right, so the way this works then, let's put a bunch in there. Yeah, so as long as I've got... Ooh, that's loud. Okay, so as long as there's bone meal, that'll just float everything through there. Okay, yes, so that works. And when it's done, it shuts off the clock by pulling that out. Okay, cool. Loud, but cool. Okay. And then all of the stuff will eventually make its way into the chests here. All right, so... All right, I want to set up the same type of clock on this side. I've got a small, out of space problem, but that's okay. So it needs to go 3 blocks behind here. Also, out of redstone problem. That's actually going to be worse. Because I can deal with space. I can give myself more space. See? Look, more space. Ta-da! Look at all the space. But I can't do anything about the... yeah, it's all going to just waste until those grow up. So I'll just let them do that. All right, let's go see if I have more redstone. If I don't have more redstone to complete this circuit, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. All right, so let's see. There's no redstone in there. Obviously not in there. All right. So here's now the great mystery of life. Have my clerics decided to actually be clerics and sell me stuff? Nope. He's kind of dead at the moment. So let's see. I hate it when my workers call in dead. I insist they come into the office anyway, but, it's just not ideal. On the plus side, these guys are still alive, so. All right, perfect. Get them trained up. I think I managed to get a zombie that snuck in and ate a couple of my toolsmiths, so I'm going to have to cure them here soon. Oh, nice. All right, but I have enough redstone, so... Yeah, minus... Oh, he's decided he's not going to cleric. Okay. I'm not sure what it is. These clerics don't... They're really slow to pick up their jobs and to, redo stuff. I don't know why. What am I doing on emeralds? I'm doing fine. Okay. Yeah, see, they just... Eventually they'll do their job. See, this guy, he's been here... He's had a job site for as long as all of the people around him. Just really slow. But... Yeah. It's alright. I'll just buy from all of your friends. Hopefully these guys will eventually figure out their jobs are cool and actually do them. But for now, I have redstone dust, so that's the important thing here. All right, so that's going to go that way. So I need observer goes there. That goes there. All right, now, yeah, I don't want to mess with that because it's too close to my rail, and I don't want to accidentally trigger weird stuff that way. So let's grab my observers. First one goes that. Nope. Nope. The butt's got to face the thing there. So the observer goes there. And then let's do it this way. Okay. Nope.
Please, I want to place the piston. Place piston. There we go.
Oops, that's also facing the wrong way. Okay, so this guy should face... Yeah, they should face each other. All right, I'm going to go to sleep because apparently I can't think. Yeah, they face each other. Okay. And observers always seem to go the opposite way that I think they should go. Right? I think they should go one way and they don't, and I'm stuck in my machine. I don't want to be stuck in my machine again. It'll eat me. Okay, yeah, so you can see the kelp is now starting to go up. And in fact, my minecarts. Why did you get stuck, my friend? Oh, because this is not solid. That's why. Okay. That has to be a solid block, not glass. Okay, cool. So now I've got kelp cooking up in the furnace. Sweet. So cool. So that's gonna go this way. Oh, I get to do terraforming. I'm so bad at terraforming. All right. Go and drop that in there, and then. Okay, so now when there's bone meal in this guy. Okay. I forgot to turn this one around. Chat, I forgot to do something. How many of you saw that coming?
He forgot to do things.
Okay, so when you place it, butt faces you. There we go. Right. And I want the butt to face this way. Okay. There. Now they're looking at each other. So now, if I throw some bone meal in there. Awesome. So now I can put bone meal in one or more of these dispensers here. Okay. And there it goes. That glass is not going to go into anything cool. So, nice. Nice. So that kelp now cooks and everything is awesome again. Make sure that... All right, I'm out of fuel in my furnaces, but... okay. But that's kind of getting on okay. So, let me go ahead and... throw a little bit more kelp in here, but just to let that cook. All right. So now what happens is this all ends up over here. Right over here in my storage. At least that's the plan. Okay, so way over here in this area I haven't dug out, but got so much digging to do. All right. Yeah, so that's... Apparently I put a kelp block there, but okay. Yeah, so now the dried kelp, as it cooks, all ends up over here, and that's awesome. All right. Cool. Well, let me go ahead then, and let's get... Grab a bunch of that. All right. And I don't think I need that now. And let's bring some bone meal. Okay. Yeah, just to let some things grow there. Eventually, see, my plan will be to take bone meal from this kind of automatically. Or maybe I'll do it through... I could just do it through hopper chains down here, too. That would be okay. Just get it... Just drop it down to feed those two... yeah, just to feed these two things. Right, so... I don't know why that was stuck, but it's okay. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and get some of that cooking. Now this minecart's got some kelp blocks in it, so I'm going to go ahead and just let that go and fuel things. Alright, see? And they just drop down. This is one of those things that's really cool about 117 and up, is you can do cool stuff with minecarts and water, right? You see that just goes right up there, whips its way around, and I can just drop it right back down this way. And whoosh, right on up. So, yeah, all sorts of coolness happening that way, right? Okay, so now let's going to load up here on the kelp as that goes running around. And so the hope and dream here is that I kind of wonder if these guys didn't get quite enough time to grow. But eventually, all that stuff will grow out, and it'll be lovely, right? Sure, that's the idea. So now the kelp ends up cooking, gets dropped into the water stream, and then makes its way over here to my storage, where I can, in a nice, clever, convenient, fast fashion or something. Why isn't this... It's like, where's all the kelp? Oh! The kelp is sitting stuck right... Oh, jeez, monkeys. All right, I need hoppers. 4 of them. My storage got jammed a little bit. All right, so I need... What do I have? Okay. Grab another chest. And grab a little more iron. I've got a little bit, so I'm good here. All right, so let's go ahead and fill in the stuff. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. So now I do need some more composters to take care of that, but all right, so what's not chugging here? Okay, so the stone is filling in. Okay. Yeah, so the stone's going, and I'm just sort of backed up all over here. Cool. All right, well, that's fine. I'll just take this stack, throw these seeds in the disposal, and crafting table. Cool. All right, so now I should be able to craft up 1.5 zillion of those things. Great. Yeah, this is one of those times where, I'm going to want a crafting table over here once I have all of this set up. But yeah, see, this will work out just fine. Okay, let's go ahead and just... Yep, so that smelter has 20 furnaces in it, which isn't a huge amount, right? But it's enough for my needs, I think. So, that's... I'm okay with that. So the other thing I need to build, and I don't have in place yet, is the kelp return system. All right, so this kelp is going to come back here. Just drop it right into that chest. Yeah. When that fills up to a certain point, the minecart will go out, refuel all the furnaces, and make everything wonderful. Okay, so now all of these furnaces should have at least 1 kelp block in them. All right, nice. Okay, just go and let that. Okay, so all of those are done. So, okay. All right, so that's how that works. So I just need to now basically set up a remote fueling system for the furnace. See, what I can do is I can come in here manually. The eventual plan is I'll come in this door. This is my box to drop in things to cook. This is my box to drop in fuel. And it will just go to town, right? Great. Just the... So then the only issue is to not fall in there. That would be a good thing. And to basically get stuff then into the hopper here and in there. So to dispense bone meal wise, right, to get bone meal into these two dispensers. That way I can just, yeah, it's not feeding all of them. I'm not going to have enough bone meal to do that on a regular basis. But just enough to, oh yeah, we'll just kick that out. Really boost up the stuff, and it's good. Now, the one drawback to this design is the minecart pops up, ends up on this rail here, and it spends a little bit longer on this hopper before it chucks down the line. So this guy tends to get a little bit more stuff than everybody else. Okay. Not a huge deal, but just something there. All right, but yeah, everything else has what it has. Okay, cool. So, all right, so now I need to figure out the return system here. Okay, which should not be that hard, to be honest. Also, I need to cover up all of this nonsense. Let's get over here. Fall into the machine, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Grab some dirt. All right, now first things first, let's cover this up so that I don't fall into the water and so we don't accidentally get something in there that's bad. Right. Okay. All right, so all of that's going to slide right through there like that. Cool. And then I could, in fact, come through then and turn that into dirt path and right, all that good stuff, right? Sure. Absolutely. All right. And so now all of this grass comes back here. Cool. So now all I have to do is itch my nose because that's a thing. Now all I have to do is just basically bring this hill down. Probably out this way a little bit because I've got to cover that up to make sure I don't break the circuitry in here. And make sure there's plenty of light. So, again, this is why I have the light level overlay with mini HUD, is to make sure that, I don't leave places where mobs could spawn when I'm done building my stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I need a little bit more light here or there or somewhere else, right? So, okay, so just bring this out this way. Okay, now we've got to have ourselves a nice little hill going on here. Take that out for a minute. Okay, yeah. Oh, hey, I left a hole. That's leave no hole unfilled, right? That's how that works, right? Okay. Ugh, stupid itchy nose. I do not like it, Sam. I am. All right, cool. So now that'll all grow out, and I'm not totally convinced that this is actually a good-looking hill, but it was naturally steep. That is a lot of what the normal generation was doing. So what I really should do is actually get out here with some rock and some other stuff and just actually terraform that so it all looks really nice. Right? Cool. All right. So now this is out here doing its thing. All right. So, return system. Right. Okay. So let's craft up some chests. So many chests. Okay. And some hoppers. Probably not 13 of them. Let's start with 9. I might need a couple more, but let's start with 9. All right, so now, because I'm going to need a hopper that goes into there. I'm going to need a hopper that goes into there. Okay. So I'm honestly okay if I only get, if it only fills one, but if I have water that comes down, something that comes down here and fills, you know, if like it misses that one and overflows into that, I'd be okay with that, really. I have to do a little bit of, well, I just dispensed a torch into the machinery. That's not as helpful as it could be. Don't know if, let's see. Going to end up in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. It got there eventually. All right, so yeah. Yeah, I still have a couple of these spots where it's like the water doesn't quite push it up the way I would expect it to. But it may just be because, you know, these ones haven't grown the way I expect them to, right? Or they just haven't grown up enough. Eventually, that shouldn't be a problem. Right, so eventually those should just hop right on up and everything is awesome. Okay. So let's get out of free cam. You know, it would be a lot easier. You know, it would be a lot easier if I just run hoppers all the way through here under this glass. One, it'll save a little room. It might add a little bit more lag, but that might be okay. Oh. Ah, stupid, itchy. I think I've got a cat hair that's brushing my nose here somewhere. Either that or it's a nose hair. I'm at that age where nose hairs are a problem. Oh, speaking of problems, if you haven't gotten an Odd Cheese Monkeys merch thing, right, whether a t-shirt or mug or stickers or whatever, you need to hurry on that. The Odd Cheese Monkeys gear is only available through the end of August. And also if you order through August, you can use that offer code OldGuy44 and get an extra 5% off your order. So, yeah, get on that if you want to get the Odd Cheese Monkeys merch. It's at store.musicfreegaming.com. So, yeah, good stuff there. All right. So I think, no, because that's got to feed into there. So yeah, this is fine. Now, I could, oops. 3, yeah, looks like 4 more. Let's craft up 4 more of those guys. I've now, how do I get out of here? Okay, this way. All right. I'll figure this out eventually. One of these days, I'll figure out how to wander around my own machinery. 4 more, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, the other thing I'm going to put in here once I see it... Oh, this just looks so cool when it's all cooking. A little wasteful, perhaps, of the stuff, but, you know. Okay, yeah. Oh, I really should put composters above those. but I want to be able to see in there. Okay, now I left this one open for a reason. So what I want to do is, I think I want to bring a bubble column up. Honestly, I can see in this way. I don't really need to see in here. So maybe the right answer is to go ahead and put the composters in there. Assuming I have enough wood to craft composters. And put the composters in there. So it'll feed stuff. But put a bubble vader that just whooshes everything out over here up into this. And then it'll push bone meal out into that dispenser and or this dispenser, which will then really boost the kelp output, right? So, yeah. Okay. Now this one I know has grown. I don't know why that one isn't. Something is not quite catching the way I think it should. Or not floating the way I think it should. But, all right, well, you know. One thing at a time. I can only worry about one thing at a time. Because I don't have the mental capacity this morning to worry about more than one thing at a time. All right. Okay. How far down do I need to go? So basically, I need to be building a nice water elevator. Just like that one way the heck down there. Which I think is like 54-ish. This actually probably should be a bit lower. All right, what do I have torch-wise? Should grab a few more. Okay. All right, so before I go, how's my... Yeah, that's okay. Depending on whether I want to throw some kelp in there or not. But, all right, so let's go on down. Inventory space is okay. This is perfectly safe. Highly recommend just digging straight down and hoping for the best. Okay. So this is where the bubble vader is going to go. All right. So I'm not entirely sure about the height here, but we'll get it. It's not super critical that it be at this exact height. So I can work with this. If I need to drop it down a little bit, that's perfectly fine and dandy. Right? Yes. Okay. All the fine, all the dandies. We're okay. Okay, I can hear crackling, so I'm right near my furnace. Or not my furnace, my the mob catcher. Yeah, stuff for the mob farm. Or at least one of them. I have two, so. One of which I really do need to get up there and fix the water. I don't know what happened to the water. It did not flow the way I expected it to. Oh, hey, look. This is the place. All right, cool. Well, let's go and grab this coal because I'm going to need it. Maybe not today and maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. There will be a torch placed somewhere that I will forget about, and it will be there forever. Okay. All right, so... Oh, got a little copper action going on here, too. Lovely. Haven't built anything out of copper yet, but I really should. Okay, so where am I? Oh, right there. That's actually not bad, now that I think about it. Okay, so this is going to stack down this level right here. that I'm standing on is going to be ground level for my base. Right? So I've got some stuff. I haven't cleared out all of the stone yet. Not that I particularly like the stone here. I just haven't gotten around to cleaning all of it out yet. You know, it's kind of like cleaning out the fridge. It needs to happen once in a while. But if you leave it long enough, it just walks out on its own. You don't have to worry about it for too much, you know? I was going to say that's the way my fridge is, but my wife would never let my fridge get to that point, so. Okay, so that's copper. Cool. All right, so this is going to come down here. So if that's the kelp. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this way. Okay, so this is ground level here. Okay. So what that means is I could put a furnace fuel drop right here in the floor that dumps out into a water stream that feeds all the way back here into a bubble vader and loads up the furnace. Okay, sorry, I've got to get this coal. I'm not at that point in my game where I can just ignore the coal. I could be, I guess. I'm working on it. That's why I'm building that's why I built the kelp farm, so that I would have a ready fuel source. Okay. Oh, but that's not what fuel. It's not fuel that's going into that chest. It's okay. I need to build 2 water streams. So I'm going to be crafting. How do I get out of this hole? I don't know. I'm lost. Okay, so I've got 2 water streams I need to worry about. Or I could do 1 and then try to sort it and do other fun things, right? So I've got all this kelp that's going to come in over here, right? And I, at some point, am going to want to craft it into kelp blocks and then not manually run back over to the furnace and fill and throw that in for fuel. Okay. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. The other thing I want to be able to throw in there is bone meal. Right? So, and part of that, you know, part of that is just, I'm just going to dig some of the stone. Anywhere I'm going now through this area, I'm just going to take out the stone I need to take out as I go. Right? Because I've got the bone meal that's coming in right over here as the leftovers from the iron farm. Right? Because it loads up. I've already got the flowers going. So as the iron farm goes, right, I get loaded up on iron. But the poppies that are also generated drop down here as well. So I've got 2 things I want to do. Right? I want to be able to, I suppose I could still do it with 1 water stream, use a sorter, and then pump things up to where they need to go. And that's definitely a thing that can happen. All right. So, you know, from anywhere over here, I suppose. Okay. So from anywhere over here, I could dump fuel and bone meal. Let it pump down this path this way. All right, gather up all the coal. Actually, some of this coal I might throw in the furnace just because it's the kelp is awesome, right? But I'm not burning enough of it yet to... Or I can do other things to it. So, anyway, so the... I'm at the bottom of a hole and I can't do anything about it. Time to go run back over. Anyway, so I'm gonna... So stuff's going to go flying down this hole. All right, pick that torch back up. Thanks. Thank you. You're wonderful. Okay. So that'll go that way. Bone meal will go that way. Fuel will go that way. And then stuff happens, right? Come on up. You know what would be really cool is if I had planned all of this out ahead of time. I didn't. That's just how it goes. I do not do that whole planning thing well, or, at all. No, just doesn't happen. So that water stream, that's right there. Okay. I could... Okay. So I know where it is. So what I could do is I could sort it and then basically sort it so it comes up over here, perhaps. Oh, this is ugly. For those of you who like pretty redstone and contraptions that just look cool, this isn't it. But I actually could pump something up this way into some hoppers, that dump into this chest. Okay? That's 100% a thing that could happen. So I'd have to do some sorting and I'd have to do some other stuff, but doable, right? So if I were to so I have to grab a couple hoppers coming out this way. I would need a bubble vader. Okay. Okay, I think I can do this. Because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to feed directly into the chest. It could feed into, say, this hopper or this hopper, right? Because they both lead into that chest too. So the bubble vader can come up over here, flow down into a hopper that then feeds into there. So that would be the fuel. And the bone meal, which I was going to put there, I actually want to sort the bone meal. Bone meal goes this way. Everything else will go this way and up. And okay. So maybe I want to change that some. Okay. Right. So let's smack the mic as I once again itch my nose. Okay. So that's the kelp. As the kelp goes. All right, I think. Yeah, I've got lots of coal. Let's go ahead and drop a couple of stacks of coal into this system. Just refuel that. See, that's so cool. I like the bubble vaders. They're cool. All right. So that's going to go do its thing there. Yeah. Oh, hoppers. I was thinking about hoppers. Okay, so basically I could pop bubble vader up on this side here too. Kind of anywhere, really. Anywhere that I'm not going to wipe out my redstone. Right, because I don't want to wipe that out. and it has to flow here into these hoppers. Okay, and that's doable. In fact, it'll probably flow into this hopper right here. So, okay. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and just take out both of these so I can see where I need to go. Okay. Cool. So that's going to go down that way. Rockets would be awesome. And elytra. I am planning. I've got a little bit of prep work I need to do, which I'll probably do off camera. But I've got a little prep work I need to do to get into a bastion and get some portals and stuff set up so I can go. I think I want to go maybe try to kill the dragon on Saturday. So that's going to be its own special breed of fun. So be sure to check that out. If you haven't already, follow, hit that bell so that you'll get the notification when I go live. All right. So this will come out this way. Right. So if I do Bubble Vader. Jeez. This looks horrid. It looks so bad. All right. So I can actually come down here if I want to add fuel and stuff this way. But if I bring that Bubble Vader up there, and then I sort over to, say... So I've got a lot of redstone going on here that I don't want to potentially break. Because that would be bad. And I don't want to interfere with. So I can bring this up this way. Yeah. Yeah, that will be perfect. I can run into a hopper right up here. Okay. Okay. I see how this is going to go. Except I actually need to put the Bubble Vader right there. Okay. I think I see what's going to happen here. I can see what's happening. They don't have a clue. All right. Okay, so Bubble Vader comes up that way. Run a couple of hoppers. Water washes in. I can block this up. Right, so that I can see what's going on there, but not actually be a problem. Okay, cool. So that'll come up that way, and then over here... Right, and I'll just Bubble Vader... Yeah, kind of... Yeah, kind of up this way. All right, nice. Let's go ahead. Take some of this dirt out. Okay. So yeah, so let's just get a little bit of glass and... Okay, yeah, so this'll be fine. Okay. No, that'll make sense. So what I need to do is get a sorter that will sort out the bone meal to pump it up over here into this water stream. Everything else will go into this water stream to cook. And so the assumption is I am only going to put two things in here. I'm going to do it either manually or with some basic sorting. To throw bone meal in here, so it's just going to make its way here to feed the kelp. Do I actually have a kelp? I do. Okay, cool. Do I have a kelp block in that box? I do. All right. So the bone meal will come in here to kelp, all that good stuff. Yeah. Okay. The other way to do this, I suppose, would be to run bone meal all the way across and put dispensers in there and then, just trigger that in some other way, but I don't want to. So there. All right, so I don't know how low this is going to be. It's going to be down here a little ways, 50-ish. Okay. So kind of right there. All right, cool. All right, so what I need to do then is to put in a sorting system, which will then come out this way. Just give myself a little extra room. I have to block all of this off, but it's okay. Cool. All right, I think I can make this work. All right, I'm going to need about a zillion hoppers, actually probably like 4, and at least 1 dispenser. I don't think I'm going to need more than that. And probably 1,000 signs and some ice. Fortunately, I found all that ice last stream, so good to go there. So, let's see now. Dispenser. Definitely. Okay, so let's grab some. I'm so happy I found spruce. All right. I mean, sure, I'm just turning it all into chests, which is totally the way to do this, but, gotta planks first. I know how to Minecraft. I have been doing it for a while. Okay, all right. Yeah, just because... Let's clean out some of this stone as I'm going by here. All right. Just cook that copper up. All right, now... Also, since... wow. 6, huh? I don't have room for 6 in my inventory, but that's okay. I'll get 4 anyway. 2, 3, 4. Throw that in there. And throw a couple buckets. If I'm diligent about when I see this full and refilling some buckets, then my little not-so-super smelter will suffice for my needs. For those little things I need to cook. And I definitely have a few of those. Okay. So throw the diorite and granite in there. Got the dispenser. I'm going to need some stuff. Right, I'm going to need a hopper, a couple of hoppers, an observer. Or not an observer, a comparator. I don't have enough sticks. Okay. 2, 3. I need a comparator. I need repeater, and I need a redstone torch. Okay. I also need my filler. My nice filter items, which I think I still left. Okay. I mean, that's not quite how I wanted that to work, but, Nope. I think maybe did I fill it all, or was I stupid and accidentally throw it in someplace else? I might have used it all. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I can craft other, just name something else for my filter. Yeah, because, hey, that happens. Yeah, just didn't do stuff. Okay. Cool. Well, then. I guess it's time to get another drop item. Now, I need to get over here. I haven't put in any labels or anything over here. But I've got lots of rotten flesh. Which seems like a pretty decent filter item now. I was using dirt, but rotten flesh is a little bit easier to distinguish. So, okay, so filter. All right, cool. So I need that. I need some iron for hoppers. I can also drop off some of the stone and the andesite. Okay. Also, I don't think I need all of that redstone. All right, so let's grab some iron, craft up a couple of hoppers. I think I only really need a couple of them, but 3 will be fine. Okay. So let's head back this way. Yeah, we'll head back this way and craft the filter. All right. Now, I've got a number of things I'll need to do down here too, but we'll start here. So, the stuff I want to cook is going to go that way, which means I need to put in the filter, I think, just for yeah, I think just for stuff. I don't think it's going to come down fast enough to overload a single hopper down here, but I'm going to go ahead and put the filter here. So, all right, so let's see now. I need to do this. Let's see. So the filter thing needs to be here. So let's grab I don't have a crafting table. I don't have materials for a crafting table. I did craft up the observer or the repeater or any of that stuff that I needed because that would have been easy. Would have made all sorts of sense to do. But no, I don't do things that make sense on this channel. No, I don't. I just randomly run back and forth and hope for the best. Okay, let's grab that so I can craft the observer or the comparator because I keep making that mistake. It's not an observer, it's a comparator. Observers look totally different. Again, I might as well just tear out some of that stone as I'm running by. All right. So once I get all of this in place, I'll then come through, get the water stream in with the ice and the signs and all that good stuff. But all right, so I need, let's see, I think the repeater goes, yeah, the repeater's going to go there. Take your hopper. It's going to point into that. I think that's how that flows, right? Okay, so that's the filter. I need another hopper underneath it to, right. So this is going to come down this way. Okay. So I just need to clear some space so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so I need another hopper that comes here. Okay, so that'll work. So let's go ahead and take this out just for a minute. Where's my dispenser? Okay, cool. Dispenser's going to go... Dispenser can go that way. That's fine. Hopper's going to go there. Yeah, grab the stone. It's going to go that way. All right, so I need to clean out a little bit of this so I can get it stuff. Torch. Hello, torch. You know, I like torches. They light up my life. Today's dad joke was brought to you by Old Guy at a Computer. Subscribe to Old Guy at a Computer today. Actually, there's probably some streamer somewhere, but, you know. All right, so... Right, so let's see. Let's grab our comparator. Yeah, comparator. I'm just going to run back and forth here. Oh, why can't I jump up? because I've got stuff in the way. Banging my head on things. It happens. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that comes out. That comes out. Torch goes there. Repeater goes there. See, some days I remember how to craft this thing, and it's pretty cool. Now, what's not quite as cool is I didn't bring any bone meal with me to prime this sorter, but that's okay. So that's going to go that way. Okay. So definitely need to block that off, because what I'll do is water stream, bubble column going up this way, and yeah. Okay. You know, easy peasy. All right. So yeah. So that should work out just fine. And that'll go up that way. I'll need to fill in a bunch of this stuff. Everything else, right, will come in this way. All right, now the other thing I need to do back here is I need to, it's a really obvious thing, but I didn't think about it, is I do need to get the dispenser circuit, right? So it'll empty the dispenser when stuff's there. So, all right, cool. Well, I've got multiple reasons to run back this way then. How am I doing on time? Not bad. I got about 15 minutes or so. So I should be able to finish some of this anyway. All right, so let's see. Also, I think I might as well grab the soul sand while I'm here, which I left in a different chest. There we go. A couple of those. In fact, I'm going to put the soul sand in my redstone chest, because that just tends to be where I need it. Done with my filter. Right. And now I need stuff. I'm going to need I need a comparator. I need a... Right. So I need quartz. Okay. So I need a comparator and a repeater. So comparator, repeater. Great. Done with that. Cool. All right. So now let's head back over there. I do need to get some water, and let's grab a little bit of kelp just to so I can deal with water streams and stuff nicely. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'll worry about the signs and stuff when I'm done. So let's go ahead and get this circuit taken care of. Okay. All right. Actually, I'm going to have to build another one of those too, because I have to build something to drop into this, to feed into this little lovely little place back here. All right. So grab a comparator going that way. Okay, just to make things easy. Block there is fine. Grab a repeater. Okay, into a block. Oops. And then redstone dust like that. Okay, I think you can use a target block there too, but that works. So now if I throw in... Oops. All right. Yep, you got to be sure to get the redstone all the way back there. Okay. So yeah, that works. So that gives you a nice little... It's not the fastest, but it'll work out nicely for this. So... Okay, cool. So now make sure I've got all of this stuff closed off so that water is not going to be able to get into stuff. All right, so that'll go there. Right. Okay, so water's going to go that way, and then that way. All right. Carve myself out a little way to get around. That is some of the annoying parts of the redstone is like, how do I get stuff where I need it to be? And okay. Admittedly, it's not that hard. I'm just whining. Okay. So this is bubble column here. Okay. I'm going to have water line. I'm going to have a little ice and a sign. So it'll dispense down into a short water stream coming to the bubble vader, going all the way up that way. All right. Sweet. So let's go ahead and hop up this way. And I'm also going to need to... Well, I'll worry about that part of it when I'm putting all of that stuff in. Okay. Top up here. Grab a quick nap. Since, you know, it is dark outside. At least based off the clock in my head, or above my head. But Minnie had said it was like 8 o'clock, so, you know. All right, so we got that guy over there. It's great. All right, so I need to do other things. What do I need? Ice. I need signs. Okay. All the fun stuff for the water. Okay. Hey, if you guys decided you're allowed to sell things again, no. I don't quite understand it. What's up with these clerics and why they're so opposed to... At least this guy finally picked up on stuff. See, this guy decided to sell again. You know, it could just be... Yeah, this guy's... Could just be the string, to be honest. Right? Because there's a little bit of string which controls the piston for the people to drop into. It's possible the string is interfering with their line of sight. I don't think so, but I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I need water, first of all. Okay. And I'm going to need something else. Probably. Have I forgotten something? Absolutely. Okay, ice and signs. That's what I've forgotten. Ice and signs. Well, got a bunch of that too. Okay, so one of these chests. Okay, there's some signs. And ice. Where did I put all the ice? Oh, it's down here. There we go. Grab some packed ice. Okay? Great. Yeah, this should be good. I will need to build another dispenser circuit here, but up top, but it's going to be okay. So, what am I doing? Yeah. Doing the stuff. That's right. Doing stuff and things. All right, so step 1 of this bit. Okay, so that's going to come out. This is going to become ice. Okay, great. I need a sign. Cool. The sign's going to go here. Actually, you know what? It shouldn't matter because signs don't block things, but I'm going to put the sign there. I also need a sign here. Okay. Just because I've got some redstone and some other stuff, and I don't want this water to flow back out this way. So we'll do it that way. And then I do need the water there. Will that be... Uh-oh. I might have a problem. So let's double check this and make sure. Okay, well, that's not ideal. All right, let's try this again, and maybe this time by not doing things. Okay. 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 That's fine. That's totally fine. We'll just... Okay. Pull that there. All right, so... All right, so throw that in there. All right, yeah, I don't have enough space for that. All right, that's... All right, that's not ideal. I do need one more block for that water to flow correctly. Which is okay. Fine, I can do that. I can take one more block. All right, so just move the sorter over. No big deal. Seriously, this is... There are deals that are big. This is not one of them. Okay. All right, so basically what I want to do then is build this sorter over here. Cool, so that's going to go there. Cool. Grab hoppers. All right, so let's grab my handy-dandy comparator. That's going to go there. All right, yes. Yes, it is. All right, so take the other. This hopper goes there. Okay. All right. Cool. And then we'll move this there. Actually, I need to take this out for a minute because I have to put stuff there, but that's okay. Just move that torch for a minute. Okay, so I need the dispenser. Okay, dispenser goes right somewhere. Oh, okay. Dispenser's going here. Right. Right, like that. Cool. See how easy this... no. That's not where that dispenser goes. It would be cool if that were the case, but it's not, so... Some things, they just... don't go the way that you want them to. Okay, let's try this again. Flop. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. All right. So actually, what I need is... Let's that for a minute. Okay. All right, so that redstone goes there. Now I come in here with the comparator. Okay. Redstone dust comes up that way. The thingy goes this way. Okay. Yep, so the repeater goes that way. And now let's get the filter set up again. And once again, I have managed to not bring bone meal. Okay, well, you know, these things happen, I guess. The stuff I actually want to sort, and okay. This is totally fine. Okay, so that'll go that way. That'll go that way. Okay. Let's go grab some bone meal. We'll make this work. Make this work. If I don't have a lot of time, I think I can do this. Redstone always takes me about 18 times longer than it probably should. Now, admittedly, that is an estimate. It's not always going to be 18 times. Sometimes it might even be 20 or 30 times longer than it should. You know, it's hard to plan for this stuff. Bone meal. It's over here. All right, so grab some bone meal. So I'm obviously going to need a lot more bone meal before that works, but it's okay. I'm going to just take out some more of this stone. Okay. So now, let's make sure this works correctly. Okay, first off, that's going there. Second off, I should probably move some other stuff here. That's okay. Because, hey, I do kind of want this clock to work, you know, that type of thing. All right, so it goes there. Okay. Now, I think, I might have to get a target block, actually, given where the water is and all that stuff. I might have to do a target block. Okay, because I was going to run it this way, but I need this water to flow across, so I can't do that. So, all right. So, once again, running back. Hi, I can do this.
I can.
Nice thing about target blocks is they just work. Usually they just work. Okay, so grab that. Grab this. Redstone, target block. Great, thank you. Okay, and that, my friends, is why you may want to have a wheat farm. Because target blocks get kind of expensive on the wheat side of things, you know? All right, I would dig out that line, but I'm not going to. Okay, so this should work out fine. So that's going to suck in this way. All right. So I can do this really either way. I'll do it this way. Just because I've got it already dug out. So you take that, take your redstone. Okay, and now, cool. So now that just pops right out like that. And I should have, yep, there's all 7. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So that's going to go that way. Water stream's going to go there. All right. So now let's try this again. All right. Yeah, that needs to be blocked. I'm a little concerned about things popping right there, but I think it'll be okay. Of course, it would help if I were not standing next to the machine. All right. Let's try this again. Okay, so all 7 of those popped out, and they ended up right here, which is the bubble meter. Cool. All right. So that should work out just peachy. At least I hope. I hope that turns out just peachy. I think just to be on the safe side, it should not matter. I think. But I am going to put some ice there. So I don't think it's going to matter. I think the water is going to push it along just fine, but I'm going to give it a little bit of a... Okay. Yeah, let's see. So that's... Now I did manage to pick one up just because I was standing right here, but... All right, cool. So that should work out. Now, what I'm going to do is throw a little glass. I don't really need to use glass down here, but again, I like to see things when I'm down looking at what's going on. I like to see it. Also, I don't really need that there anymore because of reasons. So, glass that. Cool. So what I need to do now is got some kelp, got some water, fill that in up there. All right. Nice. So the next thing is I'm going to have water coming around this way. So bubble columns happening here. So we're going to have some stone and some more stone. And I'm going to get stuck. Cool. All right, and now let's slap down this right there. Actually, this should be ice, not stone. Okay, that should be ice. All right. Okay, so that's going to slide right in that way. Bring a little stone in there. Okay, cool. So the water is going to flow down this way. Bone meal will get sucked into the dispenser. Sucked into this hopper, fed into the dispenser, the water stream, and go up that way into the bone meal thing. This one is going to slide out here. Okay. Okay, and that'll slide right out into the fuel line. So that should be perfect. So basically, the items are going to wash down here, bounce across into this, and right up they go. So that'll be super convenient as well. All right. Cool. So now I just need to get all that stuff watered and kelped and all that fun stuff. But okay, but that stuff I really need to do from the top. So let's do that. Oh, but I'm not going to have time to finish this. Okay, well that's fine. I may finish just that little bit of kelp and stuff off camera, but let me show you what the next steps are going to be. Because it's just a little bit left to finish. It's nothing huge, right? Not a big deal. Right, so then the idea here is, okay, so wander through here into the machinery. All right. So yeah, so this will come up this way into the hoppers here. Okay. So it's basically just going to come up like that. All right. And I need to put some water in right here. Now this won't work yet because I don't have any of the other stuff, but so that'll do that. I'll go ahead and just cap that so it's the stuff that comes up. My nose itches so bad. Okay. When the stuff comes up, it'll just pop right in there and be fine. I've just realized I'm going to drown in this machine. All right, so just for that. All right. There. Okay, so now nothing is going to go pouring out. Okay, just put that there for a moment. Okay, so let's come down here, grab my kelp. All right. Kelp all the way up. Awesome. All right, so that's going to come up this way, and that's great. All right. So now, take all that out. Should bubble column up to the top, and it does. Perfect. All right, so now, where's my glass? Okay. And that takes care of that. Uh-oh. That needed to be there. Okay. All right, cool. So now the bone meal should just work. And once it fills up the dispenser, the bone meal should work. It'll flow into there, and then either get, yeah, it could go either way. It can get sucked into the hopper line over that way, or it can get sucked into the hopper line here and feed either machine. I don't care which, to be honest. All right, cool. So now I have to do the other side, which isn't that huge a deal. I just don't have anything. I don't have water. I don't have the water. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. This is ugly as all heck. But seriously. All right, so yeah, this is going to come up. I need to get a couple of hoppers here. I've got one, which is not enough. But I'm just going to take that out first. Okay. Yeah, so I could run this across this way, but if I run hoppers across that, they'll be turned on by that hopper line and will cause all sorts of grief. So I don't want that. So, all right. So just run a little bit of glass this way. Okay. Actually, would be really cool is instead of glass, getting acacia fences and continuing my my theme of pipes and stuff. Because I was using acacia pipes for my iron farm. And that would be cool. Oh. Is it night already? Oh, no, it's not. It's just weird. Okay. Weird is fine. All right, so this will come up here. So I'm going to have to do some... Okay. So I'll just pour that water in from the top there, and that'll be okay. But yeah, doing trapdoors, trapdoor pipeline and stuff would be really cool. Oh, but yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna run hoppers here. This has to be open. That way the water can actually flow into the hopper. That's how that works. Okay. And now night has fallen, and I really should sleep. And also, it has come to that time where I really should be stopping the stream, too. So, all right. So I will go ahead and crash out there. All right. So that's been fun. Definitely. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was an interesting... an interesting project. I've got a little bit to finish and stuff, but I think it's going to be okay. Definitely want to give a shout out to everybody who participated today, but especially new followers and all that good stuff. Also, you can subscribe at Patreon at patreon.com/musicfreegaming. Also, follow me on the socials. Music Free Gaming on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Join the Discord, right? All that good stuff. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I go live or when videos post, right? It's fun. It really, it's fun. You should do that. All right. So let's see now. How are we doing on people? We have a few people. Let's see if there's anyone around that we could raid. I think... I wonder what... got a couple people, but let's see what Johnny Man is up to. He is super cool. I don't need to see the ad. Oh, he's doing some long-term hardcore stuff, so that's cool. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and raid Johnny Man, and be sure to share all your love because he is awesome and fun and a good family-friendly streamer as well. Does some variety stuff too, but definitely cool. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.
Because there's